What is up, Viking Nation? That's right, I can lean back now. We got some new chairs, we got new mics, and it's another week here on Viking Pregame Show. I'm your host, Colby Canales, and along with me is my co-host, Riley Caller. It's finally District Week here, and we're ready to break it down for you here on Viking Sports Network.
Last week, your Lago Vista Vikings took on the Marion Bulldogs and beat them in a dominant 52-34 victory. The offense was unstoppable, defense showed some grit, and VSN is here to break it all down for you.
But before we get more in depth with our matchup tonight, we're going to bring you segments like Keys to Victory, where we'll have our very own Coach Ball draw up the X's and the O's and tell us what it will take to beat the Salado Eagles tonight.
We'll bring you Coach's Corner, where we'll highlight another amazing athletic program here at Lago Vista High School and learn some more insight on what they do in their program and what makes it so special.
And we're going to be taking a look around the area to see what games to look out for, and especially around the district now that district has started.
This week, your Lago Vista Vikings will be taking on the Salado Eagles, who come into district with a 2-1 record after a loss to Little River Academy last week.
Without their quarterback, Devontae Foster, who got injured in Week 1, Landon Owens has been taking the snaps for the Eagles. And last week in their loss to Little River, only threw for 114 yards on 9 completions. Their running back, Luke Bingham, picked up most of Salado's yards, rushing for 106 yards on 16 carries. The Eagles also like to throw some trick plays into the game, so we'll see what they pull out of their bag and if our Viking defense can stop it. And on the defensive side for Salado, not much to look out for, except for the fact that they've allowed more than 40 points in each of their first 4 games. And with how this Vikings offense is playing, there is no doubt we can get a dub here tonight.
Agreed. Now we're going to take it to Coach Ball to get a look a little more in depth about what we need to do to secure a victory against these Eagles.
Welcome back, Viking Nations, to another episode of Keys to Victory. My name is Coach James Ball. I'm the offensive coordinator here at Lago Vista. I'm also in charge of our Viking Sports Network broadcasting crew, only student-led, student-ran crew, really in Central Texas. They do a great job, and they bring you the moments that matter here on Viking Sports Network. If you have any suggestions, criticism, constructive criticism preferably, please reach out to me at jbaugh@lagovistaisd.net, and that way we can continue to grow and get better with everything that we offer here at Lago Vista. If you missed it, we do every home game right now for our volleyball, so every Tuesdays right now going throughout the rest of their season. Make sure you catch us on our Viking Sports Network YouTube channel. So getting into tonight's our first game of district, where we kind of say, you have that pre-district going into it. Those games don't really matter. These all count for winning gold balls. And so we're kind of in gold ball season as we start right here going through it. First one up, big game for us against the Salado Eagles. They ended up finishing 4th last year. They went 2 rounds deep in the playoffs. Their coach was brand new last year. He's in his 2nd year, kind of getting his program going the way he wants it to be ran. And they're a very well-coached football team in the aspects that they do it. First thing we're going to go over is their defense right here. So the first thing we're going to be able to see is their defense. Whenever we get inside the 15-yard line, you're going to see a lot of different twists and stunts out of their D-line. One of their favorites right here is to bring the outside backer inside and their ends out. And so what we have to be able to do as an offensive line, they do this stunt here in the red zone. They do it in 3rd and long. They do it in whenever they kind of feel like the game's getting away from them. Then they're trying to get and create havoc. And as an offensive line, we have to be able to be ready for that. And don't go chasing bodies just out of the way. But again, they do a good job of trying to create havoc. They're a little bit smaller up front, and so they get their guys on a move. They are a 4-man front. If we can get in a tight right here, they're a 4-man front across the front of the ball right here. We'll have a nose shade. They'll have a 3-tech. They're going to move them every chance that they get. You'll get a little bit better view of them coming through, making the tackle right here for a short stop right here on the goal line. But again, our guys should have their eyes up. They should be ready for it. We should be able to handle their movements. But that's going to be a big key to victory for us, is being able to hold up as an offensive line and giving our quarterback and running backs a little bit of time as they go through. Bring it out in the middle of the field. They are going to be mostly a cover 2, and then they roll to a cover 3. And so their secondary is not quite as athletic as our guys. And so what we're going to try to do is, again, try to give Tripp some time and then be able to attack their spots. They're not extremely fast. And so if we can get our guys out in the open space and get them a little bit of green grass, I think we're going to be better off for it. Here's a little bit of looking at them. Again, they're not humongous people, but they do run the ball pretty well. So we have to be pretty tenacious in our blocks. Hey, Why? So hopefully I'm not covering up too much of the screen here. But as you go through, we're just kind of show you a little bit. They do give up plays, right? They do give up big plays, and they're fine with that. They're going to gamble a little bit as they work through it. But their big thing is to make you have negative plays and hopefully have more negative plays than you have positive plays. Get to their offense. Their offense is, again, it's very, now I want to say gimmicky. They are ready to do a lot of trick plays here. Their offensive line isn't huge, but they're pretty quick with their pulling. They like to run the ball behind this number 72 and 71 right here. I think it's like 85% of the time they are going to run behind them one way or the other. Hey, their running back runs hard, but their main guys, number 4 and number 16, are their main guys, their main weapons. They like to get the ball to. Again, pretty gimmicky and a little bit of what they do. They're going to do some trick plays, and they're going to do them early and often for big time plays. And what we have to do is make sure as a defense that we have a good eyes as we work through, read our keys, and then try to make sure that they don't hit us with anything big. That's going to be a main key to victory. Again, our defense is going to be solid. We just got to make sure our eyes are right and we don't give up any large busts. They have different formations. They have different motions. It's going to be a little bit similar to what we saw last week with Marion. Marion did a pretty good job of prepping us. They threw the kitchen sink at us last week with all kinds of different alignments, and so hopefully that will help us going into this week as we get to it. Like I said, they're not overly athletic, but what they do is kind of change your eyes, right? They make you bring your eyes down, look at stuff that they're doing up front, and hit you big over the top. They like the large plays as they go into it, but that's kind of their idea. And then their special teams, they do a great job of. They're going to be onside and kick. I think they've already done 4 onside kicks this year. They pooch kick, they kick it deep. Every single return, they faked 4 different punts. They do a ton of stuff to make sure that they stay in football games, even if they are outmatched athletically. And so what we have to do, we have to be solid. We have to be attentive to what we're doing, pay attention to everything we got going on. And then if we do that, I think we'll come out with a victory and kind of set us on the way to a gold ball and make sure that we are punching our ticket to the playoffs. That's it for Keys to Victory. Back to Riley and Colby. And thanks, and I'll see y'all next week. Go Vikings.
Thanks, Coach Baugh. Now that's some insight you'll only find here on Viking Sports Network.
Last week, our VSN game of the week was Wimberley versus Lampasas. Wimberley is now 0-2 when we feature them on our game of the week here on Viking Pregame, after losing to Lampasas for the 2nd year in a row.
Now we're going to take a look at some action across the area tonight with our Viking Sports Network game of the week in the Austin area this week being Vandegrift versus Vista Ridge. 2 top 10 schools in the Austin area battling it out, and it might just be a shootout for the ages.
I agree. And then tonight around our district, now that it is finally time for some district play, Gerald will be taking on Smithville at home, and Navarro will be traveling to Wimberley to take on the Texans. Gerald's coming into district 4-0 with Smithville's record being flipped at 0-4. Gerald's coming into district this week ranked number 4 on the Austin Sports Journal as well. So hopefully, maybe Smithville will duke it out. Maybe Gerald will just continue that win streak. We'll see, and we'll give you an update here next week on Viking Pregame. And then for Wimberley versus Navarro, Wimberley's coming into this week with a 2-2 record with 2 straight losses, while Navarro is a game under 500. Both teams having a little bit of a down year, maybe a good sign for the Vikings in the future. We'll see who can win in this upcoming matchup between the Texans and the Panthers.
That's all for district matchups tonight. Now we're going to send it over to Coach's Corner.
Welcome to Coach's Corner, brought to you by Northlake Church, where the goal is to love Jesus and bring hope to every man, woman, and child on the North Shore. Each week we highlight another sport here at Lago Vista High School, and this week we are joined by Coach Gonzalez. Thank you for joining us, Coach.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
I have a few questions for you. First one is, what inspired you to become a volleyball coach?
Volleyball has kind of just always been a part of my life. Ever since I was a kid, I knew I wanted to be a coach and just be able to impact kids' lives on the daily in a positive way.
Yeah. What do you believe is the most important qualities in a successful volleyball team?
I'm super big on connections and team chemistry, and just having a good experience, learning valuable lessons that they can carry on into their lives after high school.
Definitely. I think a good connection with the team is always great. With the football team, we have a great connection. I think that's what helps us with good success. What is your approach for a game day preparation and strategies?
I'm not superstitious, really. There's some things that I kind of do. But we keep it pretty lighthearted. We
Okay.
play music during our serve and pass before our matches. And we just go over some things to prepare us. And just really like have some fun before, go through some scouting report, and then really just get hyped before a game.
Yeah, I've been there. I've watched y'all get hype. I think it's great. What's your proudest moment in your coaching career?
I'd have to say one of the proudest moments that just comes to my mind is this past Tuesday. We played LBJ at home.
Yes.
And just turning around and seeing everyone supporting us. Our student section was super fun.
Yeah.
Our middle schoolers came out. And so just the support from Lago Vista and the community, getting to watch the girls work for what they've, been doing all season long, and everyone just being a part of the win. I think that was probably one of the most recent successful moments I've had.
Yeah, it was really cool to see the community come out and support y'all.
Yeah.
It was a good game. They had some good players. I think y'all played very good against them and defended very well. Last question. If you could have dinner with any fictional character, who would it be?
Recently, I watched Ted Lasso, and I think I would like to pick his brain. I think that would be pretty
that'd
fun.
be really cool.
Yeah.
That's Coach's Corner. Back to you, Riley and Colby.
Thanks, Coach. It's always great to see what's happening in another Viking sport. But now we're going to talk about what y'all are all here for, and that is your Lago Vista Vikings, who got the dub last week against Marion, 52-34. And your Viking Sports Network player of the game for that game is Brock Morton.
Brock Morton put up some good stats on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball, leading the team in receiving yards with 72 yards on 5 catches and many tackles on defense. Tripp Henderson also staying hot with 9 touchdown passes and 500 passing yards over the last 2 weeks. Cedric Griffin also stepping up last week with a couple catches and 66 receiving yards, plus an interception to add on to his night.
And then what about that defense?
Vikings defense let up some points towards the end of the game, but were still able to hold the Bulldogs to under 100 rushing yards while forcing multiple 3-and-outs, multiple turnovers, and we still haven't allowed a score on the first drive from any team yet this season. This defense is still the heart of this team and will continue to be in the near future.
Will the Vikings keep it up tonight and bring home another dub? We'll find out right here on Viking Sports Network. But for now, let's listen to what some of our players had to say about this upcoming matchup tonight.
The Vikings are obviously ready to hit the field this week, and like last week, they're coming ready to put on a show. And the fun doesn't stop here tonight.
Make sure to join us every single Friday here on Viking Sports Network as we bring you more Viking football on VSN. We'll also be on site to bring you so many other Viking sports, including volleyball, basketball, baseball, and softball, right here on VSN. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts to keep in touch with everything we're doing. That is at LV_VSN on Instagram. That is just Viking Sports Network on Facebook. Then make sure to subscribe on YouTube. That is at LVHSVSN. Then this upcoming week, make sure to join us Tuesday as Lady Viking Volleyball will be here at home taking on the Manor New Tech Lady Titans on YouTube. Then join us Friday on Huddle as the Gerald Cougars will be coming into town to take on your Lago Vista Vikings for Pink Out.
That's all for this edition of Viking Pregame. I'm Colby Canales.
I'm Riley Caller.
And
Hey, you have it. It's still on there, right? What? It's where you,
We're back?
Hear that? No, but not like a little tiny tick up. Oh.
Okay. That button. Sounds great. All right. That was a touchdown from Cameron Wright.
He stepped out of bounds.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. It was not a touchdown from Cameron Wright. He's out of the 4-yard line. We're working on the audio as we speak. Hey, I can hear me. Riley. Yeah, okay. I'll mute that. Hey, thanks for tuning in and hitting us up on the YouTube chat. I didn't even know that was a thing. So hello.
Technology is amazing.
Hello to the Burks, who complimented your pregame show.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, here we go. We've got second down and goal. 7-0, Salado leading, 4 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Odin package coming back. That is number 35.
Reed Herring.
Reed Herring taking the direct snap, bouncing off of a tackle, emulating his brother, and saying, I'm going to score some touchdowns too. Touchdown, Vikings. Yeah, he did a great job there of just staying balanced, keeping on his feet, and you know, absorbing a hit or two and getting into the end zone.
Yeah, it's something we can't, forget about. The kickoff return by Mr. Brennan Brown just got pulled up from varsity. Got us into Salado territory. Able to get a touchdown there pretty quick on that drive.
Okay, so thank you to Mr. Larkin for he just checked in. The sound is back on. Thanks, Mr. Larkin.
All right, Mr. Larkin. Last week, he came in while we were filming pregame show.
Okay.
And
I'm sure he was disruptive.
we hadn't really started filming yet, but we were about to.
Okay.
He comes in, tells me that we're talking about the Cowboys a little too much. Now, I'm sorry, Mr. Larkin.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I've got Mr. Holt, who is a Chicago Bears fan, next to me.
I think this is a great time to
I
talk
think
about
this
the
is also
Cowboys.
an amazing time. I apologize, Mr. Larkin. I've never had your class. You seem like an amazing guy. You are an amazing guy. But how about them Cowboys, man?
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Man, Chicago Bears.
Okay, I'm just going to say.
With Mr. Holt, I have to talk about this, Mr. Larkin. Like, I'm sorry.
I know.
Like,
that was very exciting.
I'm obligated to.
I actually watched that game with Mr. Larkin, and he never gave me a high five.
Wow.
The whole game was really
Wow.
rude. And this is Zeke Moore to kick off for a 7-7 ball game here. 4 minutes in the first quarter as we are moving on to, exciting district play. If you've missed the first quarter of audio, which I know it just came on,
Yeah.
we had the best audio commentary of all time, and we'll try to recreate it, but the first quarter, that was probably the best we've ever heard.
Yeah, it was
ever
very
heard.
good.
That's a short kickoff. It's going to go to the 20-yard line. He goes to the 25. Now he's back to the 20. He's going left side, 25, 30, and marked out of bounds. Looks like about the 30-yard line. Yeah, this is okay, so I'm just, when you find new little things, the new little thing that I found was the YouTube chat. So
You haven't left that screen since you found it. So
no, it's awesome.
It is very amazing.
Also checking in with Coach Clements. He also let us know that the sound is back on. We'll talk cross country here in a little bit.
Walk by him every day.
Got an H back in. We've got a running back to the right side. He's going to take it up the middle. He's going to gain a first down. That is number 5.
Luke Bingham.
Luke Bingham.
Yeah, it's their go-to guy. A lot of yards for them last week. A lot of yards for them the week before. He's been there. He's been the heart of that offense so far this season, with their starting quarterback going out week 1.
2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 H-back. They will fake the handoff and overthrown. That was a little bit of a busted coverage. Number 16, Landon Nosk, the tight end linebacker. if they were able to connect on that one, he had some room to run.
Yeah, he had a lot up the middle of the field. You know, it's the middle of the field's pretty weird. You know, it's one of the easiest things to cover, one of the easiest areas in the field to cover, but it's always open for some reason.
And we'll go empty backfield. 1 H-back on the left side, 1 to the right.
Nobody
2 to the
beyond
left.
8 yards on this Vikings defense. They're playing.
Yeah, they're going to try to do a quarterback keeper up the middle. That's not going to go anywhere. That was number 16, Nosk again. They were trying to, they're trying to feed him the ball. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. J.W. Hester on the tackle.
JW. It's like they might go for it.
Yep.
They're not afraid. They're not afraid to go for it.
No, they have had an aggressive mentality.
Yes.
Got 2 H-backs in, 1 running back. They're going to put somebody into motion. They will fake the jet sweep. He'll go up the middle. He's across the 45, the 50. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Aiden Vasquez on the tackle.
Yeah, that fake pitch with the pulling guards and pulling tackles from the left side. You know, like I said, misconception-based offense. Get the defense moving one way, go the other way. Just create space and able to get a good chunk of yards there for a 1st down.
Yeah, and that was Nosk on the carry, and they are doing their very best to get him the ball. Oh, big
fumble.
hit by Hudson Chester. Ball's out and recovered by the Vikings.
I don't think they realized that the ball was out.
No,
Hudson Chester hit him so hard.
They tried to hit a fake, but it wasn't there, and then Hudson just came and blew up that play. What a play by Hudson Chester. That grabs that momentum right back.
Yep.
All right, number 62, the left guard, Bryson Richarte. All right, Tripp's got 2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. They're going to hit Aiden Vasquez, who's across the 40-35, out of bounds. That's going to be a gain. I think they're going to give him a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, those screen passes, those quick tempo passes, and those RPOs for Tripp Henderson. You know, that's what's really gotten him going. That's what's really, helped him out these last couple weeks. Throwing over 500 passing yards. He's just been able to get the ball out quickly, not and just react very quickly, and trust your receivers.
That's a jet sweep to number 17. That's Brendan Brown.
Yeah.
Brendan Brown taking the jet sweep for a 1st down.
Always good to see the young guys getting pulled up. Brendan Brown, a sophomore. Very young Viking team we got here.
Tripp's got 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. That's Austin Cole. Good block. They're going to hit that to number 17, Brendan Brown again.
Yeah, good old smash concept, reading that outside corner. Had Matthew Perkey on the outside running that go route, get that corner. Just make that corner make a decision. Go to that speed out or go to that go route that Matthew Perkey, stuck with Matthew Perkey, and able to hit Brendan Brown for a few yards there, make it 2nd and short. Might take a shot to the end zone here.
Yeah, I think so. It's 2nd and 4. You got plenty of options. They're going to go trips to the left, 1 to the right. That is Brown, Vasquez, and Cedric. They're going to hand it off up the middle.
I was wrong
to
there.
Austin Cole. And he will not have enough for a 1st down. Gain of about 1 on that play. Brings up 3rd down and 2. As that's going to wrap up the 1st quarter. Riley, we have anything to play between halves here? You got anything to play? All right, take a quick break. 7-7. Going to quarter number 2 on the Viking Sports Network. All right, welcome back to Lago Vista. No,
we're in
welcome back to
Salado,
the Viking Sports Network. Yeah, it was a long drive. It's 7-7 as we go into quarter number 2. All right, let me just see here. So Coach Axley, I don't think this is accurate. So Jared, Coach Ackley's son, Daniel Pritchett, turned 52. I don't think Coach Ackley actually has a son that's 52.
I don't even think Coach Ackley's 52.
There is
Rothenberry.
Rothenberry on the
man.
right side for a first down.
He's gotten himself involved in the offense a lot. He's been their bulldozer, 6'3", 220, 230. That's a big dude. Hard guy to bring down. Really just give him the ball, tell him to lower his shoulder. He'll be fine.
So happy birthday to somebody in the Ackley family. How about that?
Yeah, that works.
If I'm wrong, let me know. Again, on the YouTube chat. We got 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and Austin Cole is right behind Tripp. They're going to fake it and give that to Rothenberry. Again, around the left side, he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Great block on the edge by Matthew Perkey. Rothenberry on the line of scrimmage, playing that tight end, get out in the flat really quick. Tripp Henderson able to get the ball out. Rothenberry able to get to the sideline, able to run upfield, get those easy 6 points.
All right, Zeke Moore for the kick. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So part of the things that we had talked about before when we didn't have audio, but we thought we had audio. I was talking to Coach K, Coach Kuderna, earlier today, and I said, okay, how many points are you going to need to score to get this win? And he said Vikings scored 28. He felt really good about their options, so they are halfway there. We go for 2 at some point? Nope. Okay. The scoreboard said 16-0. Now it says 14-0.
14-7.
7. Yeah, the light pole's in the way, so I got it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I got you. Okay. Okay. So the Vikings are going to kick off. And, yeah, so we were also talking about this. This is kind of like it's an old school high school stadium. The stands are small. The press box is small. It's right here in the community. And yesterday when I was here for the middle school game, I drove to the new stadium, and whew,
Looking nice.
it is a complex that they are building over there for Salado. So I know you'll miss the charm of this type of facility. But I think the community of Salado is going to be really happy with their new stadium. I believe that's going to be set to open.
People.
Yeah. Set to open next year. There's the kickoff. It's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. And that is going around the right side. He's got some space. He's at the 40. He is fast. He's got one blocker. And he's going to make somebody miss. He is going to bring that back all the way for a 90-yard touchdown return. That's a really nice blocking by Salado, as he had a nice armada. He got one nice block about the Viking 40 to spring him. And we're just about tied again.
Seems like it's going to be a shootout all night.
Mm-hmm. They're going to jump off sides, but they're going to kick, and the extra point is good. Flag, I think it's going to be against Lago Vista. They'll probably decline that. Let's move along. All right, so tell you what, this is what you want out of your first district game. Talking to the coaches and everything, like this is a big, big test.
Yes.
Because going into our district, you're going to have Wimberley. Gerald looks legit.
Very good.
Navarro's always there. And then you've got Salado and you've got Lago, right? So that's five teams that are really strong. No disrespect to Smithville, no disrespect to Gonzales, but
Gonzalez is always there. Gonzalez is always up there.
yeah.
Took us a bit to get going against them last game, or last year.
So we have 5-6 teams in our district that are going to be really good.
Yeah.
Or very competitive. And you got 4 teams that are going to make the playoffs. And so, like, this game against Salado is a big one.
Every game matters. Every game matters in district.
All right, we're going to do an onside kick. And nice job by Rothenberry. He's all over the place tonight. All right, so talking about Gerald. In the second quarter, Gerald's leading Smithville 29-0.
Yeah.
Geronimo and Wimberley 7-7. And Gonzales has the night off. All right, so Viking offense is going to come out. Scored a touchdown last time they had the ball. The ball's right at midfield. As, you know, again, aggressive from Salado. An onside kick. As they are playing tight coverage. And, nicely done to Perky. He's at the 30-yard line. I tell you, that was a great pass from Tripp to just put it into that little seam. They had a fake screen.
Yeah, great play design. You had that fake screen on the outside. Perky in the slot, running that wheel route. Get that corner to bite. Get him down. Able to hit him pretty quick for about 20 yards.
Yeah, that put him, Tripp put that ball right in the
Right
middle.
on the money.
2 wide receivers right side, one to the right now. They're going to fake the jet sweep to number 17, Brennan Brown. Tripp's going to keep it himself, go to the 25-yard line, gain of about 5 on the first down.
All right, because one just flew into me, I must say it is cricket season now. And this is,
Yeah.
that light pole right next to us is loaded with crickets. And one of them just flew right into me.
They're just saying hello. We got 2 wide receivers to the right side. That is Perky and Brown. 2 wide receivers to the left side. Austin Cole in the backfield. Tripp's going to the end zone. And that is Cedric Griffin. What a catch. That is a touchdown.
Took the one-on-one opportunity.
Well, and a great, Tripp just said, here, I'm going to throw you this ball. You go make a play.
Man, I brought it up multiple times. Kind of like Randy Moss. If I had a receiver like Randy Moss, I'd just throw the ball up and just let him go up and let him go get it. Because I know he's going to. Sort of the kind of faith that Tripp has in Cedric Griffin there. By the way, Cedric Griffin, brother Swade, starting for the Arizona Wildcats tomorrow.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
Way to go, Swade. Who are they playing?
I don't know.
A college team?
A school from the NCAA.
Okay, awesome. That is insightful. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so with 10:16 remaining in the half, 21-14, I'm going to go ahead and say I think it's going to be a little bit more higher scoring.
We're going to need a little bit more than 28 points, I guess. They are playing the Iowa State Cyclones tomorrow.
Oh, the Cyclones, that's a big one.
Ranked 14 in the nation.
Iowa State is?
Iowa State, yes, they are. They're
All right,
very
then.
fast and efficient football team
Okay.
up there in, I don't know what city. I think they're in Cedar Rapids. I could be completely wrong. They're in Iowa.
All right, Vikings are going to kickoff. Okay, so I want to make sure I get this happy birthday right. I think it's either Daniel's birthday or Coach Axley's birthday. So Ackley's birthday. But happy birthday to somebody. It was yesterday, 52. It's a beautiful age, that 52. That is like, you're right in the peak of your life. I know. There's a short kickoff to the 25-yard line, 30. And he is going to stop there at the 37-yard line. They said, hey, that guy who took it deep, you're not touching it again.
Yeah, I think biggest thing with that is, you know, how fast Lago Vista is. They wanted to get their guys down there quick so that he didn't have a chance to get too many yards on the return.
Okay, it's Daniel's birthday. Happy birthday. Hope things aren't breaking down at 52. Still feeling fit. Because I know I am. All right, trips to the left. We're going to have 2 in the backfield. And
Scoreboard went out.
okay, so let me tell you. There was an email from the head coach to Coach Phillips, and he said at least once a game, the scoreboard will go out.
Well, yeah, guess what?
And so he's like, it'll take a minute or two. We're going to get it back up.
This is where that new facility is going to come in really handy.
Yeah.
Whenever they complete that.
Okay, here's a question. At the high school, you go to volleyball games, basketball games, and everything. Have they figured out how to stop the lights from turning off?
I don't remember I don't recall the lights turning off.
Okay, so if it's
so
not a problem.
I guess the answer is yes.
Yeah,
They figured it out.
Well, that's exciting. Okay, the scoreboard is back up. That is pretty hilarious. They knew that was coming. Oh, boy, that is wow, they overran a couple of tackles. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. That is number 2, King Toby. He was hit about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And then he was able to make some plays to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Jason Stoner in the house.
Make something out of nothing.
Oh, Heather Stoner in the house. Look at that. Rock stars.
Oh, am I the replacement? I'm the replacement. Right?
Jason Stoner retired after last year. So, yeah. So you will see him here for about 10, 15 minutes. And then
he's gonna take off.
And then he'll take off. He misses the SUV rides with me the most, though. What vacation
I'm sure he does.
do you want to take? All right, this is a big play here. 3rd down and 10. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. And they're going to fake the screen, intercepted by Matthew Perkey.
Risky decision from Landon Owens that has thrown it into double coverage. Only one receiver going deep. Cedric Griffin and Matthew Perkey staying deep in there.
You know, and that one, the play was, okay, you're going to fake the hitch and then go. And on that one,
Perkey wasn't fooled.
Nobody was fooled. And so that one, I think if you would want to coach that, you would say, okay, listen, if they bite, go. If it's double coverage, don't. That's rule of thumb on that one. All right, Vikings come out. Brendan Brown and Matthew Perkey to the right side. Cedric Griffin out wide to the left. Austin Cole in the backfield. That is Rothenberry. And they're going to do a little screen to him. He's going to do a little one-head flick to himself.
No idea how he held on to that.
Yeah, nice catch. But loss of 2 yards. Vikings will come out again. That's that same formation. Cedric alone on the left side. They've shaded the safety over that way to give him some help. Austin Cole's going to go up the middle for about 5 yards.
Yeah, and I don't know if I said this when we had no sound, but Austin Cole is the Vikings' only running back tonight without Devin Parsons, without Landon Manjarres, and without Noah Rambula.
Yeah, and I think they've done a really good job of, scheming the ball to Rothenberry, right? Yeah. And just trying to
get those chunk yards. able to spread the ball out, knowing that, they're down a lot of players. They know they're going to have to spread the ball, and they've done a very good job of that, maintaining their offensive style.
Trips going down the middle, looking for Brennan Brown. Oh, really nice coverage by number 15 for Salado.
And Tripp just missed that throw.
That was Mason Olson. Yeah, Brennan was streaking over the middle, and yeah, they'll hit that, no problem. That's 4th down and 8. It's number 57, Dalton McKinney, checking into the game. There's a kick from Ed Vasquez. Is going to bounce at the 32. Really nice play by Coach Jansen.
And he's the sideline guy. He's that sideline receiver. He's made some good catches.
Yep.
Overall this season.
All right, so Salado will come out. And, there's ebbs and flows to every game. And it feels like Lago has been in control. But it's a one-score game.
Yeah.
And
it is only the second quarter.
Yeah, yes it is. They're going to fake. It's going to be a hitch up the middle. Nice play by number 35. That is Reed Herring. That's going to be enough for a first down for
like they're going
Salado.
Little tempo offense, a little hurry up. I think that this just fits their quarterback's play style really well. Get the ball.
Screen. There were 4 people over there. It's going to be a big carry. Flag on the play. Hey, Stoner, you gave that up, okay? You gave up the commentary. Oh, he's not listening.
He's not even listening.
Jason Stoner giving us the play-by-play. But I'm telling you, you gave that up. You can't do that anymore. Not interested.
Penalty is against Salado.
But thank you.
Be a hold. Be 10 yards from the previous spot.
It was a nice play design, though.
Yeah,
Before,
very much.
it's going to be a 5-yard. I think it was
Legal formation.
Yeah, because the second they snapped the ball, Salado was up. I saw the coaches were upset
Probably
because
realized it. Tackle,
yeah.
Right tackle, he's been playing pretty deep for them. Think they just finally banged him, and just a quick little, hey, keep doing that. We're gonna keep throwing flags.
All right, we got 7 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the first half. Riley, got anything to play or just keep going? Okay, we'll be right back. It's the Viking Sports Network. The heckling of their son being brought to you by Will Herring. All right, so we have a first down and 15. All right, so it looks like they're going to have 2 in the backfield. 1 left, 1 right. They're going to put somebody into motion. And, yeah, they're trying to do a little triple option. That's going to be incomplete. That was a fumble, pass. Yeah.
Line judge punched back. That's sort of the official signal of a backwards pass.
Yeah, so brings up a second and 17 now.
Luckily for Salado, that went out of bounds.
All right, so ball's on the left hash mark for the Eagles. Trailing by only a touchdown with about 7 minutes left. 4 linebackers in for the Vikings. I'm going to do a little misdirection. Number 12 is going to go around the right side. He's at the 25, the 30, 35, and keeps going. Taken down past the 40. Nope, not past the 40. Yeah, past the 40, past midfield. Ball is at the Lago 48-yard line.
Yeah, again, one of those misdirection plays. That forward lateral, I think that's where you see the stat of, multiple guys throwing the ball. And,
right.
That guy, number 16, forgot his name already, and you said it 15 times. Landon Nost.
Yeah.
Had 3 completions last week, probably a bunch of those. We have a false start here. Right tackle moved a bit early.
And, that's one of those things as a coach, right? You're like, oh, wait, you don't want to be like the Chicago Bears. Stop having pre-snap penalties.
Beating the Cowboys is pretty fun. Right, Mr. Larkin?
It was one of the better days of my football watching life, I'm just going to say. Anytime we can beat the Cowboys is great.
What was the other one?
I mean, you go NFC Championship in 2006. That was great.
What happened in the next game?
We lost to Peyton Manning and the Colts.
I guess that's a good way to put it.
Aiden Vasquez, what a great tackle. Rothenberry comes in and finishes the job. Yeah, I mean, I could go down top. Well, I could go top 10 games and then like top 10 heartbreaks too. Most of my top 10 heartbreaks involve like bitter defeats to the Packers.
Oh yeah.
Salado is going to hand that ball off up the middle. He's going to go around the right side 45, take it down near the 40. That's a pretty good run there on second down and long.
Yeah, again, there's Luke Bingham there. That's Salado's guy, able to get the yards. And again, they're going a quick tempo offense here. No huddles.
And that's going to be enough for a first down. Ball is the 33-yard line. Hey, Heather Stoner. Heather Stoner. Stoner. Listen, this is tough.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get your attention for a long time. I'm sorry. Kelly Tarver would like to say hello. Huh? Mrs. Tarver? No. She's listening. She knows you're here because you're a big star, right? Like the paparazzi's here, and she just wants to say hello. I know. Yeah. No, you're kind of a star still. So anyways, hello. Kelly Tarver, I'm sorry. Heather Stoner said, I don't remember who you are. Just kidding.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Mr. Larkin, he's like, he knows how to, it's like, yeah, fine, you won that one, but do you remember the double doink?
I'm going to be hearing from him this week.
We're going to go 4 wide receivers to the right side and a wide receiver over there took off too early. He was so excited. That play was called for him. It was like, I'm going to get a touchdown. Here's my play. And too bad. So sad. All right, they've got a 1st and 15 now. And they'll hand that ball off up the middle. He goes across the 35-yard line. Gain of, we'll get us back to about the original line of scrimmage. right, so 2nd and 10 now. It's all clean and fresh. I know these bugs are legit. I do appreciate the hammering sound. I'll take that over the yee-haw for sure. Looking down the right side, not on the same page. Incomplete, 3rd down and 10.
Except Casper out there.
And Casper didn't even make the catch.
No. Just went right through him.
That is
A lot of noise. Not coming from us.
And false start again. I felt like that guy who was coming across in motion took a step toward the line. He was, again, excited. They were calling his number. Yep, heading back.
We'll make it about 3rd and 15 now.
Yep. All right. So it's really, when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to be reverberating from the fans banging on the stands. 3rd down and 15. They're going to hand that ball off up the middle for short gain. Aiden Vasquez. Hudson Chester on the tackle. So what do you do here? I mean, it's 4th and forever. Do you pin the Vikings back? There's 3 minutes and 50 seconds left, or
They're going for it.
you go for it. Risky play.
Oh, they're good.
False start.
Either a false start or somebody for us jumped. That'd be a false start.
False start. That is like false start number 7.
Yeah, and a good job by Garrison Houston on the line of scrimmage. On that 3-man front, jumping.
All right, well, now they're going to punt. Now that it's 4th and really, really long.
Yeah. Got 4th and 20 now.
There's the kick. It's a low line drive. It's going to go to the 15, be fielded at the 10, and that is number
5, Archer Houston.
Archer Houston.
I can see a little further, I guess.
Thank you. All right, so now we've got 3 minutes, 32 seconds left. If you're the Vikings, I feel like you would want to have a methodical drive that ends with points here.
Yeah, you want a commanding lead, especially going into half after the 2-minute timeout. You're going to want at least a 2-score lead, whether it's 10 points, 14, 13.
We're going to hand that to Austin Cole, who is going to go up the middle, fight for a few yards. Maybe 3-yard carry. Yep.
Again, Vikings, in order to get going, they're gonna have to spread the ball out a little bit more, and they've done a very good job of it early on in this game, in this first half. 21 points already up on the board before first half even ends, but spreading the ball and exposing the defense's weaknesses. They give up 40 points a game. You're gonna want to expose their defenses.
Yes, for sure. So that's a 2-yard carry from Austin Cole. So this goes 3rd down and 5. And I think if you're the Vikings, one, this is a big one because you're not in 4-down territory here.
No.
You don't want to give Salado the ball back with this kind of field position. But again, as you go 2 minutes and 24 seconds, now this is but you also want to. Well, you want the clock to run. They're going to go deep down the field, down the left side, looking for Cedric Griffin, who doesn't make a great catch. He's at the 35 and 40. Oh, the ball comes out. That was quite the turn of events there. As Max Jest is the guy who got the fumble recovery. So Cedric took it. Man, what a great play. I don't know. I can't read the number of the guy who made that tackle, but he ran up behind, and we'll just call it Tyreek Stevenson him, and took it from behind. And Mr. Larkin, that's for you. So, man, that's a huge play for Salado, as the Vikings had made a huge gain. And we're going to look to get more points before the end of the half. And now Salado's got the ball. He's going to look down the side and ball's out! The Vikings get it back.
Cameron Wright coming down once he saw that motion. Crashed down very quick once he see the quarterback rolling left. Left-handed quarterback, that's his strong side. Everybody's covered deep downfield on that left side. He had safeties deep. Cameron Wright knows that and able to crash downfield real quick, punch the ball out.
Yeah, that was a great play and really nice. When as you're the cornerback there, you've got to stay disciplined so you don't give up the receiver. And then Cameron timed that extremely well. And when he went for the tackle and for the ball.
Yep.
Huge turn of events as Salado. I just said, hey, huge play for Salado, great job. Huge play for Lago Vista, also, great job. Hey, here's our mandated 2-minute timeout.
New rule in high school this year.
New rule.
All that does is extend games. These bugs, man.
All right. Give a shout out to my sister Sue from Chicago, who is obviously not listening to the show because she's texting me.
Yeah.
And I can't read her text either because. All right, they're going to give this to Aiden Vasquez, who's going to go on a jet sweeper on the right side. Nice tackle made by Salado.
Looks like we're going to have a fumble out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Keep the ball.
Yep.
3 fumbles on the last 3 plays.
Yeah, that's seems like I'd like a play without a fumble. Or a turnover.
Maybe we'll get one.
Yeah. Okay, Vikings going to come out. They're going to go 2 wide receivers, the left side, 2 to the right. Austin Cole in the backfield, standing to Tripp's left. And Tripp looking down. A quick pass to Aiden Vasquez. He's at the 15.
No fumble.
I'm sorry, that was not at the 15. He's down across the 25. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and a 3rd down and 3.
Good play to just make it 3rd and manageable, especially on 2nd and long after a fumble. Want to be able to, just get to a manageable yardage that you can, get a 1st down on.
Run up the middle across the 25. That's a no gain.
See what Coach Phillips wants to do here. No hesitation in going for it. In Salado territory, under a minute left. We want to score here.
There's going to be a timeout on the field. That is taken by
Salado.
Timeout by Salado. Yeah, I mean, it's a big play for them, and so they want to take a couple minutes, make sure they're comfortable as we're under 1 minute. 52 seconds remaining in the first half. So coming, talking to the coaches and everything, the things that you have seen, what do you think they're going to say at halftime?
At halftime, offense, honestly, just keep playing the way you've been playing, able to spread the ball out a lot, get quick yardages, make the defense move a lot more. And, the last couple weeks has been honestly almost a perfect offense, and you couldn't really ask for more. Defensively, I think really just, honing in on, not letting too much space up because, Salado.
Tripp is going into the end zone, looking for Brennan Brown, incomplete. There's the flag.
An easy DPI in the end zone. Ball's going to go to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and that was, man, that shows the amount of trust that Tripp has in Brennan Brown to go to him on 4th down into the end zone. Huge play.
Foul not occur in the end zone?
Pretty.
There's a bug on my notebook right now.
Okay.
I really like that.
All right, there they go. They're going to march down the field looking.
Half the distance.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be
First not occur in the end zone, I guess.
First and goal. Maximum distance needed, 10 yards. They're going to hand that to Austin Cole up the middle. He's going to go, give him about 2 or 3 yards. Second and goal as we go to 33 seconds.
Might just want to go with a ground and pound approach here. 30 seconds left. You want to run the clock down. You want to have the ball last, especially going into the second half. You want to go up 2 scores, have a commanding lead, especially when you go up. You get the ball to start the second half. You're able to score a touchdown there. Now you're up 3 scores, and it becomes even more manageable for your defense.
Right.
So all Salado's going to do right now is burn timeouts. Try to keep the Vikings out of the end zone, or if they do score, get the ball back quick enough, have some time on the clock, able to march downfield quick, maybe get a field goal in. But if you're Salado, you definitely want points before half. At worst, you just don't want Lago Vista to score.
Right. All right, score. Oh, that was a Lago Vista timeout.
You also want to have enough time to score.
All right, looks like a little bit of swinging gate there. Haven't seen this design yet. That is Tripp going to take it himself. He's going to roll to the right and
pushed out.
He is pushed out of bounds at the 3 with
Ultimately,
24 seconds left.
A good play to run there. You've got extra blockers on the side, and you want to keep some time. If you're in the end zone, you're in the end zone. That's points. But if not, you're running towards the sideline. You're going to get out and stop the clock, and you still have it down to work with. It's only 3rd down now, and you're going to bring out your Odin package here, which is a very trustworthy offense in a short yardage situation.
Aiden Vasquez checks into the game. He's going to be out wide to the left side. That is Reed Herring taking the direct snap, who's going to throw it. A little jump pass, intercepted. That was looking for Rothenberry, and number 20 for Salado read the jump pass. That is Hayes Ramsey. Well, oh, that was Foster. Devontae Foster.
He's hurt.
He's hurt. That's what he just said. So I'm just going with what I said. Yeah, that's a big one. Boy, yeah. I tell you what, that went back. That went Lago had the momentum. Salado had the momentum. Lago had the momentum. And now Salado's got the momentum.
We'll see what Salado does here. They don't have a whole lot of time left. Don't have any timeouts either. See what they do here. Might go some quick sideline routes here.
That's going to be, I was just about to say, if you are Salado, you've got to be careful. Like, you don't want to give the ball back.
No.
That was,
especially this deep in your own field position, that's just a Zeke Moore field goal.
Brennan Brown almost with the interception. And they're going to take a knee. They saw enough.
They've seen enough.
Okay. All right, so we're going to halftime. Lago Vista 21. Salado 14. So we'll enjoy some beautiful things at halftime. We'll see the band. We'll see the Valkyries. All that. And we'll see y'all in 28 minutes.
gentlemen, continuing your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the field the pride of Lago Vista, the Lago Vista Viking Band. The band is under the direction of drum majors Juan Pablo Garcia and Hannah Brill. Tonight, the Viking Band will perform their 2025 UIL program, Valhalla, featuring the musical selection Ride of the Valkyries, In the Hall of the Mountain King, and Valhalla.
Do you need blinds or shades for your home or business, but you don't know where to start? That's where we can help. Our professional staff offers an end-to-end process, beginning with a free in-home consultation, to explore the design options that work best for you. We take precise measurements of each window for a guaranteed, customized fit. Our name brand products, along with our manufacturer's limited lifetime warranty, offer quality you can trust.
Hi, I'm Mike Coronis, and
welcome to Domino's.
We're not just your typical pizza place. We're a family-owned business deeply rooted in the heart of Lago Vista. Serving the community for 17 years, we've never missed a Friday night. From our fresh ingredients to our famous hand-tossed crust, we strive for every pizza to be made with love and care and delivered on time. Every time.
We are Domino's. We are family. We all row.
Nothing sure says. We all
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning.
We come together today as a community to support our youth, our athletes. We come to watch them grow and compete. We're there through the ups and the downs, the highs and lows. And that's what makes our community special. Lance Home Services Plumbing, AC, and Electrical is a proud sponsor of Lago Vista Vikings football and a proud member of our community.
What is up, Viking Nation? This production is brought to you by Viking Sports Network.
Viking Sports Network is our student-led production crew here at Lago Vista High School. We are producing this football game that you are watching right now, as well as every single other football game this season. We are also doing volleyball, basketball, almost every single sport we have here at Lago Vista High School. We'll be sending crews out there to bring you the moments that matter. You can keep in touch with everything we're doing here at Viking Sports Network by following us on our social media pages. We're on Instagram at LV_VSN. You can search us up on Facebook, searching Viking Sports Network, or you can subscribe to us on YouTube at LVHS_VSN or search Lago Vista High School.
And now back to some Viking football.
Do you need blinds or shades for your home or business, but you don't know where to start? That's where we can help. Our professional staff offers an end-to-end process, beginning with a free in-home consultation, to explore the design options that work best for you. We take precise measurements of each window for a guaranteed, customized fit. Our name brand products, along with our manufacturer's limited lifetime warranty, offer quality you can trust.
on that now. Stay with the loud. Can you hear me now? Am I cold?
On first, and I'll see.
There you go. You're back. Okay.
Full left hand right now.
Yeah, get some cotton candy.
Yeah, stuff's good.
So I'm just gonna say I always think cotton candy is gonna be good. Don't like it. It smells good though.
Oh, it smells great.
All right. There's the fake kickoff. Okay, so it's 21-14. Salado trailing in a mini. What do we have? 4 turnovers in the last 2 minutes?
Yeah, a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the half. I mean, all half, both offenses, really struggled to, find
Boy, that
good
kick
ground. Wow,
is
that touched the pylon.
Yeah, that is a touchback, barely. Almost a penalty, almost a kick out of bounds, but it's going to touch the pylon, and Vikings are going to take over. Okay, so here we go. I want to give a shout out to, the last time, I think the last time we were broadcasting with out in Taylor, the middle school counselor, Erin Greenlee, she always has nothing to do on a Friday night except listen to the broadcast.
Right.
And so she's actually in Colorado now, and she well, apparently not, because her and her friend Casey, I think that was Casey, let me see. Her and her friend Casey are enjoying some spicy sausage. It's got some stinky cheese going up there. So that's her favorite, Casey's favorite. And so thanks for joining us on the program. Enjoyed Colorado. Have so much fun. You have never been to Colorado?
Nope.
Austin Kohler on the right side. He is going to go past the first down marker for a first down run. He's talking to someone close to Austin Cole at halftime, Coach Cole.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I just want him to get to break one, right? Because he's been close. It's been close. He broke that for 9 yards. They'll give him only 9 yards on that one.
That's disrespectful.
Yep. First, so go second down and 1. Tripp is looking, and he's going to take that up the middle himself. Big hit. Goes down to the 45-yard line. I think on that one you would coach Tripp to say, hey, you got your first down. Slide, live to play another day. You don't need to take the hit.
Yeah, and honestly a good read by Tripp. All receivers beyond 10 yards downfield, everybody covered, able to get that linebacker to jump after your pump fake, find some space, able to get a first down there. Good play by Tripp.
First down and 10 near midfield. 2 wide receivers left side, 1 to the right. Austin Cole's going to go line up on Tripp's left. And they're going to give it to Cole again. He is going to roll his way for 2 yards.
Tell you what, cotton candy is great.
But the question is, do you have something to wash your hands when you're done? Do we have water? Hey, we do have water.
Eventually I will.
You got water in there?
Condensation.
Thank you.
I can feel a bug in my hat right now.
Yeah, the bugs have come out in force tonight. trip. Henderson flips to Rothenberry around the left side. And he's going to fight his way past the 40.
Mean run from Casey Rothenberry. Stiff arm behind the line of scrimmage. Get downfield and refuse to go down for an extra 5 yards, man. Tell you what, he's really found himself in this Vikings offense these past few weeks.
All right, first down and 10 for the Vikes in Eagle territory. Ball's at the 38-yard line. And they're going to fake it to Cole. Quick pass around the right side. Pass complete to Brennan Brown. 5-yard gain.
He made a good name for himself tonight, too.
Yes.
There's a bug on your computer screen.
Yeah, well, not for long. Go Fly.
Yeah, goodbye.
All right, we'll go second down and 4 yards. And pass complete to Rothenberry again. 25-yard line. Moving the chains. First and 10.
And Casey Rothenberry is not afraid to stick his hand in somebody's face.
No, he is not.
I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with the guy.
No.
Rothenberry's a big dude.
Vikings come out. First down and 10. 2 wide receivers on the right side. H-back on the right side. One to the left hand. They'll hand that to Austin Cole up the middle. He's going to make somebody miss. He goes to the 20, the 15. He's at the 10, knocked out of bounds after a first down carry.
Couple breakthrough runs for Austin Cole. Kind of what Coach Cole wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Really starting to, gain some confidence in that backfield. Very short runs for him early in the season, but now that he gets that starting role at running back, he kind of just develops into a bit more. He's a bit more aggressive and finding the edge a lot, able to get some big runs out there.
Cedric Griffin, Brennan Brown on the right side, Matthew Perkey to the right. They're going to pitch it to Rothenberry. His ball is on the ground, and that is going to be recovered by Salado. And that was, one of the misdirection plays that has worked in the past, fake handoff. And then,
Just read very well by the defense.
yeah, and they tried to run that option play.
Able to get the trip before he could pitch it out, and the turnover battle is something the Vikings have won early on in the season. They won it. I mean, they even won it against Connolly. They won it against Taylor. Big key to victory is winning the turnover battle. I don't know. There's a lot of turnovers. I kind of forgot how many each team has.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Yeah.
And, again, this is the Vikings have had a couple of opportunities to really put this game out of reach, and it's a one-score game. It's a handoff to number 5. Luke Bingham up the middle for about 5 yards. I'm going to hitch and go up the middle. That is number 10, Landon Owens. That's going to be close to a first down. Not quite enough. Third down and 1. That's a big play right here. As if you're the Vikings, you really, really, really would like the ball back and force a quick 3 and out. Empty backfield, quarterback keeper. He's going to have enough for a first down and more. Across the 30-yard line to the 32-yard line. That was the Landon Nosk.
Yeah, it's one thing the Vikings defense did very well last week. They forced multiple 3-and-outs against Marion, and I don't know if they forced one tonight. It's really a big part of this defense, getting the ball back quick to your explosive offense. Scored a lot of points in the last 2 games.
Got 2 in the backfield now. And they'll hand that ball off to the running back who's on the left side and knocked out of bounds by number 42, Xavier Ledette.
Big hole opened up on that left side. Good blocks from receivers. Able to get towards the sideline, break through for a good 4-yard gain.
Vikings come out in the 3-4. And handoff up the middle again. You got Hudson Chester. And I'm trying to see who is at the bottom of that pile. That is number 6, Nathan Hebert. Grabbed on and did not let go. Got a 3rd down and long now. 3rd down and 7. The ball is at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and again, along with this 3-4 defense that the Vikings are running, usually running a 4-man rush, always sending the linebacker, try to get in the backfield quick and disrupt those plays, and Hudson Chester's been a key part of that play.
And if you're saying, who is making that noise back there? Why is it so loud? It's a quick little swing pass out to the left side, and that's not going to go anywhere. Cedric Griffin on the tackle, and turn around. Let me see your number. That's number 5, Archer Houston.
Yeah, and another good play by a linebacker core there. Aiden Vasquez almost got his hands on it in the backfield. That ends up in his hands. He's to the house.
That's Danny Henderson banging on the metal behind us. I saw him at halftime. I said, hey, easy, big guy. But it's working. Punt crew is out for Salado, and there's a high kick. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Okay, so I also was able to talk to Coach Ackley, and I said, hey.
Get some insight on that.
Yeah, so Daniel Pritchett, they have been friends since middle school, and just wanted to check in with Daniel. Hello, sir. Equipment Manager of the Year. That is what Coach Ackley said. And so happy birthday. Coming to listen to us live from Omaha, Nebraska.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been there before. I went there this summer, actually, for the College World Series.
Okay, how was that?
Very cool experience.
Yeah.
Very cool experience. Went to the first 4 games so that we could see every team play, and was not surprised to see LSU win it all. They were the best team that we saw, but overall, just a great experience. It's one of those experiences where you love to go more than once, but you only need to go once.
Yeah, but you need
to go.
Once. Yes.
You need to go once.
All right, Viking offense comes out. Austin Cole in at running back. 2 left, 2 right. Tripp's going to throw down the middle and incomplete, intended for Matthew Perkey.
Dangerous throw there into double coverage, especially with those 2 linebackers running back.
Yeah, and they tried to
only got 1 guy deep there.
They tried to punch that backwards, trying to hit that to one of their players. So brings up 2nd down and 10. All right, Viking offense comes out with trips to the left. Austin Cole up the middle. He's got some space. He's going to be marked down past the 35-yard line, 37-yard line. Good gain there on 2nd down. Brings up a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, and some good patience shown by Austin Cole there, just letting your blocks develop. No need to get up the hole that quick. Once you see it open up and your blocks are able to develop, you just burst up that hole. No need to want to do it right away. Just let them develop and show your patience. It's just how you get those good chunks of yardage and make it 3rd and manageable. I mean, it's 3rd and 5 right now, but still a manageable yardage for this Viking offense.
Tripp, little hitch pass out to Brennan Brown, incomplete. Yeah, they're going to send out the punt team here, which I think part of you is like, let's go, let's make this happen.
Right.
And I think this is the smart play, as the Salado offense has really struggled to do anything consistently. So let your defense play some ball, give them good field position.
Yeah, and trusting the way that your defense has played all season.
That's a high snap. Aiden Vasquez.
Left-footed.
Wow, impressive play as that ball is going to land.
What a bounce.
40. Really nice bounce. What a play by Aiden Vasquez.
He kicked that with his left foot. He is not a left-footed kicker.
We got anything to play there, Riley, or no? Yeah, we'll take a quick break. 21-14 on the Viking Sports Network. All right. That was a quick break. All right, 2nd down and 6. Okay, what am I, do I have my live read? Is that what
I don't know if you got a live read, but
I don't think. Riley, what am I supposed to be doing? You need me to do some Viking Sports Network promos? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There's a head nod. We'll talk about the game instead right now.
Empty backfield, quick little hitch, cross midfield for the Eagles. 1st and 10.
Yeah, secondary for the Vikings, playing a little bit deeper. You know, Salado tried to take some deep opportunities. We're able to capitalize on some, but defense was still there. Playing a little bit deeper, you know, just you've got the lead. Keep everything in front of you, you know. Salado, it's kind of a little bit like Salado's defensive approach. You know, they're not afraid to let up the big plays. They just want to keep them out of the end zone and keep the quarterback.
The bend don't break. As a Salado running back, number 5, Luke Bingham on the right side for a 1st down carry.
Got an update for our Viking Sports Network game of the week in the Austin area, which was Vandergrift versus Vista Ridge. Vandergrift, the defending 6A Division II state champions, beating Vista Ridge 21-10.
Wow.
2 top 10 ranked teams in the Austin area. Ends up being a good game. Then around the district, you got Gerald beating Smithville 56-14. You see that on the bottom of your screen. And that little ticker we got there.
And Bingham is going to be gobbled up. Loss of 2 yards on that play.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're driving a white Acura TL license plate DYC 4405, you are blocking the Lago Vista band bus. White Acura DYC 4405.
I guess somebody's blocking our band from getting out.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. I rode here with Mr. Webb, and Mr. Webb also, we almost blocked in the band bus, and they were like, yeah, we shouldn't park here.
Well, at least you guys were able to realize that.
Yep. Oh, quick pass incomplete. Number 5, Archer Houston on the coverage.
Bugs everywhere.
Yeah. And Bingham again up the middle, and he will go nowhere. Loss of a yard on that play. That brings up 4th and 13. I don't know. This is in a position where you kind of have to go for it.
Yeah, you've got to get some points on the board. I mean, this 3rd quarter went by quick. Not a whole lot of clock stoppages in this 3rd quarter so far. No. I have no problem with it.
All right, so they're going to have Bingham in the backfield. 2 wide receivers on the left side. They're going to put a man into motion. Blitz is coming for Lago. Rolling left, passing down the field, and intercepted. Cedric Griffin, what a great pick.
Diving interception from Cedric Griffin there. What a play. I couldn't see much. The Vikings sideline kind of in the way, but I saw Cedric get airborne.
Yep. Really nice play. Do you have a request, Riley? More ads and more cheerleaders. just telling you what the people are telling me. Thanks, Birds. Appreciate it. All right, Viking offense comes out with 1:45 left in the third quarter. This is a position where they can put some distance in between them and Salado, as Matthew Perkey is going to catch the pass for a gain of about 6 yards. I want to thank the Viking Sports Network crew tonight. Here's who came to Salado. As camera operators, we've got Townsend Hardy, Jack Diekman, Raylan Horton, and Bennett Walker. Assistant producers tonight, Lucas Wendell and Thomas Franco. Thomas Franco, usually the trivia guy too, but I haven't gotten any trivia tonight yet. Fourth quarter trivia, is that what you got, Thomas? He's not listening. And this is going to be Trip Henderson around the right side. He's at the 40, 45, knocked out of bounds near midfield. Executive producer tonight, Riley Collar, sitting next to color commentator Colby Canales. Phenomenal job, everybody, as usual.
Always a lot of fun working with the crew. Completely student-ran crew. Assisted with Coach Ball's help. But he's on the field right now, so he can't help us.
I always felt bad. Like, hey, Coach Ball, I know you're
coaching right now,
coaching,
but I need you.
However,
the people need you.
Two wide receivers left side. Tripp is going to fake the handoff. The ball's going to be batted up in the air and incomplete.
A lot of gray jerseys around there. I thought that was going to be intercepted. Maybe got a little lucky there. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yep. All right, so to continue shout-outs of the line, Andrew Davis is going to be in at right guard, and I believe
John Seltzer at center.
Yeah, John Seltzer's at center. Bryson Richarde, and that's going to be intercepted. I tell you what, these district games, they mean a lot, and we knew this one is going to be extremely important and a hard-fought game.
Yeah.
And this is, what Coach Cooter had told me earlier. He said if we can get to 28, he feels super comfortable. And I'm just going to say I would feel super comfortable as well getting to 28 points. Eagles are going to come out with two wide receivers left side, one H-back, one to the right side. They're going to give that to Bingham. He's going to go across the 45. He's across the 50, 45, 40, 35, taken down.
A lot of pulling guards and tackles in the Salado offense. Get those linebackers to cross a lot.
Made the tackle, and I've seen the Eagles focus on the run game here in the second half. As Bingham again, it goes across the 35, ridden out of bounds. Perkey with the tackle. Second down and 8. Yeah, and that's Bingham is a highly effective back.
Yeah, he's their yardage getter. When they need yards, they'll give it to him, whether it's a run, whether it's a screen pass, or if they want to send him deep downfield.
Nice tackle in the backfield. Nathan Hebert again.
It's going to be the end of the third quarter. No points in the third quarter. Running clock in the third quarter. Very nice. We love to see it.
It's 21-14. Lago Vista leading as we go into the fourth quarter on the Viking Sports Network.
Do you need blinds or shades for your home or business, but you don't know where to start? That's where we can help. Our professional staff offers an end-to-end process, beginning with a free in-home consultation, to explore the design options that work best for you. We take precise measurements of each window for a guaranteed, customized fit. Our name brand products, along with our manufacturer's limited lifetime warranty, offer quality you can trust.
All right, coming up this week on the Viking Sports Network, Lago Vista versus Manor New Tech. That's going to be on Tuesday. That will be live on the Viking Sports Network. Are you calling that one too?
I will be calling that one along with Jack Diekman, who will also be operating the camera.
Is that at Manor or is that?
That is at home.
Okay.
We're only doing the home volleyball games.
Okay, I was going to say.
That's a lot of traveling.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of traveling and a lot of missing school. And junior year, you can't really do that.
Fair. All right, well, here we go. This is a big one as the ball is at the 35-yard line. It's a snap. They're going to hit a little screen pass to Bingham, and he's going to make some people miss. Flag on the play. Got back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll see what the flag is.
Couldn't see what happened. Might have an offensive hold there. Coach Phillips is holding up the fist. He wants a 4th down.
Yep.
They're going to decline that penalty. Probably a hold on that left edge. Couldn't really see it. A lot of players in the way.
I tell you what, it's been a interesting call here. It's going to be 4th down and 10. I mean, you have to go for it, right? Because you can't.
You've got to get your points now. You don't know if you're going to get the chance to get them again with how this Vikings offense is playing. They're moving the ball well. Clock's running down a lot more this second half than it did in the first half. Not really any clock stoppages in that third quarter. Both teams still have all their timeouts.
All right, this is a big one. 4th down and 10. Got some killer bugs over there.
Gosh, dang, they're right on my arm.
And all right, looks like Salado's coming out in a little bit of the swinging gait. They're going to have 2 wide receivers to the right side. Blitz coming. And sack.
Hudson Chester.
Hudson Chester.
Man, Garrison Houston looked like he was about to blitz. Broke off to the flat once he saw that linebacker go out. No option for Landon Owens to go anywhere, and Hudson Chester just able to get in Landon Owens' face and get that sack quick. Don't give him a chance.
Yeah, and end the drive.
Turn that ball over on downs.
Coming out of Gerald, they are. Ooh, that game's only at halftime.
It was like 56. It's 56-14.
Oh, okay. Well,
your phone's wrong.
Thanks, Dave Campbell's Texas football. You're slow.
Yeah, that says we're still in the second quarter. We're in the 4th.
Yeah. Ooh, big hit as Austin Cole was across the 45-yard line and then pushed backwards a couple of yards.
He was met pretty quick there.
We'll see if we can't refresh this. All right, well, it's 56-14 now, Gerald Smithville. That's what we got.
Yeah. Then you got Wimberley up 24-21. That seems like a shootout.
Yep.
For all you golf fans out there, Ryder Cup starting today.
And?
I don't know. That's what I know.
That's
over the weekend, we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that.
Pass over the middle intended for Rothenberry as there were 2 Viking receivers in the same vicinity just looking at each other like, I think I'm supposed to be here.
Just over Rothenberry's head, unable to reach it. Maybe 2 inches lower, he's catching and running that and probably running that safety over. Because once you get that train moving, there's no stopping it.
Okay, we got 3rd down and 7 now for the Vikes. 2 wide receivers left side. Cedric Griffin alone on the left. And Tripp is going to roll to his right, looking down the field, and intercepted. Salado. And, you know, this game has Salado's had the opportunity to tie it up. They haven't been able to do it. Lagos had the opportunity to put it away. We haven't been able to do it.
I mean, yeah, going back to the first half, I mean, both offenses just haven't really had any explosive plays. I mean, there have been a couple, but none that can really change any momentum or the dynamic of this game so far. And turnovers are obviously a big part in this game. Winning the turnover battle, I think, is going to win you the game.
All right, well, Salado's going to play action pass Ledette. The ball is out, and that is going to be a huge, huge loss. As Xavier Ledette was holding onto him with one hand, trying to drag him down. Quarterback tried to make a Brett Favre-type play where he pitched the ball.
Only Brett Favre can do that, though.
Yeah, and then Bingham was not able to secure the pitch.
The first time.
The first time or the second time.
Able to hop
really
on
the
it.
Third time.
And I think we might have a 30-yarder.
Yeah, so this is going to be a second down.
First down?
30. That kind of takes you out of your game plan a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, but they're going to hand that ball up the middle to Bingham. Bingham is going to bowl forward to the 35-yard line.
And Cedric Griffin is headhunting. He just disappeared from that safety spot into the pile and just going straight after Luke Bingham.
All right, so this brings up a third down and 15. Well, it'll go maybe a little bit longer than that. Bingham's in the backfield, two wide receivers to the right side, one to the left. They're going to put Bingham into motion, fake the screen pass to him. They're going to go back to him. And he's going to go down the sidelines, make a couple of people miss past midfield.
Got that first down back.
First down.
Wow.
After second and 30, Salado is able to convert.
Just
Man,
a little.
there were a lot of broken tackles on that one by number 14.
Kane Crutis.
Kane Crutis.
Just a little college football update. Number 8, Florida State on upset watch right now in overtime against Virginia.
Wow. All right, Crutis again. He's going to gain 2 yards. Second down and 8 now as we go under 9 minutes remaining in the ball game. Both of these teams, this is going to be a hard-fought, extremely important first win in district for one of these teams. Eagles come out with two wide receivers to the right side, one to the left, one in the backfield. They're going to put the guy on the left in motion. That is number 2, King Tobbs. Will run up the middle. Big gain near first down.
Yeah, I think Salado's starting to pick up on Lagos' blitzes a little bit. That right guard, Polden, was able to catch Aiden Vasquez on that left edge. As soon as Aiden Vasquez shot through the B gap, create a hole there for Crutis.
Crutis again up the middle. He is going to be extremely close to the first down. They will give him the first down. So 7 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball's at the 32-yard line. Lago Vista leading by 1. Touchdown, not by 1 point. H-back in on the left side of the line. And that is Bingham again. He's going to go left. He's going to go past the 30 down to the 28. Gain of about 4 on first down.
Yeah, they're just moving the ball now, controlling the clock. I mean, down a touchdown. They're going to want to score a touchdown here, but more importantly, they want to control the clock. And Coach Martinez calling a timeout there for the Vikings. Probably a good decision, you know. Start talking a little bit. How can we force some negative plays because there have not been any for Salado on this drive.
Yeah, and when a team is leaning on you like this, frustrations get to mount, and so this is a good timeout. Collect ourselves a little bit and
calm yourselves
get
down.
back things.
Just keep them out of the end zone. Keep them out of the end zone. Allowing a field goal doesn't do a whole lot of damage for you as a defense. I mean, you still have a dynamic offense that can march downfield pretty quick and get some points whenever you need them. And you've got a good kicker who's got a good leg who can make it a touchdown lead if need.
All right, 7:07 remaining in the ball game. Eagle offense is going to come out with 2 wide receivers on the right side. The H-back is on the right side of the line. Bingham is in at running back, and they're going to hand that to Bingham again. He gets across the 30, the 25. And he's going to be marked down at about the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up a third down and go 3rd down and 2.
Haven't thrown the ball a whole lot this drive. Really trusting that run game with those two different running backs. Looks like Landon Owens came out, probably going to trust the Wildcat a little bit here.
Yeah, so this is going to be, that's not Landon Nusk. Ball's on the left hash. They're going to put somebody into motion. They're going to keep that to Nosk himself. He goes to the 20, the 10, the 15. He's in for a touchdown. That was, you got to tip your cap on that drive.
Honestly, a good play.
And he ran through a couple of tackles, and he got himself a touchdown.
Taking that jet sweep pitch.
Here, the extra point is up, and
low screamer.
A little low.
Low screamer.
It was like one of my golf shots that is a terrible hit.
Looks like a sandwich for you, I guess.
Yes.
That's what I heard.
But
yeah, going back to the Ryder Cup, I guess the U.S. got smoked today, so we won't talk about that.
Okay.
End of story.
It's only the first day.
Going back tomorrow. Back at it tomorrow.
That's right. Okay, with 6 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the ball game, we are tied. And so this goes back to what Coach K said.
28 points.
You get
I think that wins you the game.
Okay. Who's got that car horn over there?
I don't know. It's obnoxious.
Yeah. All right, this is going to be number 3. Cameron Wright back deep. They're going to be planning. I don't know if you plan for the onside kick here or not.
I'd keep your guys deep. I'd keep guys deep just to. I mean, it's probably a good. I mean, them running that little fake kind of thing that they do every time kind of makes you have to adjust your special teams a little bit. Keep at least one guy deep in order to have somebody back there in case the ball gets loose.
That's a booming kick. And it's going to kick out of bounds. So, penalty.
Ball goes to the 40.
That's a big play. I mean, taking it out to the 40, that's okay.
Man, that happened in that Thursday night game last night with the Seahawks and the Cardinals. By the way, go Hawks. Kicker, with that whole new dynamic kickoff that the NFL has, you had to reach it to the landing zone, which I guess is the 20 yards mark and in. Hit it at the 21-yard line, didn't reach it. Ball went to the 40 for the Seahawks with about 20 seconds left, able to get a reception down there, kick a field goal to win it. Special teams plays a bigger role than you really ever think it does. And kickoffs out of bounds do not help. They just give away field position.
Yep. All right, Viking offense comes out, needs a score. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. And they're going to give that to Austin Cole again. He's going to go up the middle for 4 yards.
I think their Vikings' biggest thing for this drive with 6 minutes left, tie ball game. You want to trust the run here. You want to trust the run game. Trust Austin Cole to get you yards. Trust Casey Rothenberry on jet sweeps to get you yards, because ultimately that's the thing that's going to get you the win here. Control the clock, run it down, be able to get points with no time left or as little time left as possible.
Trips looking left. That's not there, and he's going to keep looking. Pass complete to, I believe that's Matthew Perkey. It's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, great job by Tripp buying time. Able to find Matthew Perkey, turn a broken play into something. That's something this Vikings offense does very well. The receivers find space on broken plays, and suddenly they turn into highlights.
Yep. This is one of the bigger plays of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. The ball is at the 38-yard line on the right hash mark. You got Cedric Griffin and Matthew Perkey. No, that's Cameron Wright in the slot. And Austin Cole is going to be knocked down short of the first down.
Here's a big decision from Coach Phillips. Do you go for it to get that first down and keep it running? Do you send the punt team out there? They're going to send their Odin package out.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you are...
You just need 1 yard to keep the ball moving, and you've got time.
What I've always seen from Coach Phillips is if you need a yard, they are confident. They're confident they're going to get that yard.
Especially with Odin. I have a timeout taken by Salado here.
Yep.
They're going to want to find a way to defend this, because the only way they have defended it really was that interception. You've got 2 crickets on you. It was gonna annoy me.
Okay.
I just looked over and saw it. I want to keep them away. I don't really like them. They're annoying me.
All right, 4:16 remaining in the ball game. Tied up, 21-21. A critical 4th down and 1. Can take this opportunity to talk about our cross-country team. Coach Clemens texted me this earlier, and let's see. A couple of season bests at the Hoka Invitational was my Joshua Vanessa Lee, John Roberts, Victor Plua, Richard Mata, and James Bird. They all got season bests last week. Tomorrow, they're going to be running at the Leo Manzano Invitational out there in Marble Falls. So good luck to all of our runners who will be challenging the course out in Marble Falls tomorrow. Here we go. Direct snap. And he is not going to get it.
Guess they did find a way to defend it.
Yeah, you know, they tried a little bit of the tush push as somebody was going to come in behind Reed and just try to push him forward. And, man,
couldn't really get a hand
Vikings,
on him.
The Eagles smothered that play as Reed was hit by 3 players and was not able to get free. And so now that gamble for that yard, that gives the Eagles quite the opportunity here. They've got 2 wide receivers left side. They're going to hand that to Bingham up the middle again. He's going to get 2 yards. As we go under 4 minutes in the ball game.
Now Salado is going to do what the Vikings really wanted to do, just run the clock down, control it.
And this is the question of what kind of kicking game Salado has.
I saw their kicker kicking pregame. He was kicking it pretty well and pretty
Bingham
far.
across the 25, across the 30. Now he's at the 25, still fighting. His knee was down. That's going to be a first down run.
Not going down.
Yeah, that was an angry run as he was hit at the 30 and then drove for about 5 more yards after that contact. So the ball is at the 26-yard line.
Little shift from the defensive line. Able to make the offensive line for the Eagles jump.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Pushes them back to almost where they came from.
Yeah, now the ball's at the 31-yard line. Three minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the ball game. H back on the right side. They're going to hand that to Bingham again. He's going to go around the left. He's going to be hit by Ledette. Taken down for a 1-yard gain. Second down and 14.
That clock is ticking down quick. We're going to get to the 2-minute timeout probably after this play.
Well, this is interesting.
They're not trying to keep time. It is second down.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you don't get the first down here and it does run down to the 2 minutes, I mean, you almost got to get the first down, first play after the 2 minutes. I mean, the Vikings still have 2 timeouts left. You call one if they don't get the first down, but we'll see what happens here.
And they're going to hand that to Bingham. He goes across the 30. He's hit. Aiden Vasquez and Xavier Ledette.
Right after that play, we got to believe a timeout taken by Coach Phillips.
Yep.
He doesn't want to get to the 2-minute timeout just yet. I think he wants a little bit more time. I mean, if they ran that down, wouldn't have had as much time. Would have saved a timeout, but wouldn't have had as much time. I mean, you do have an extra timeout at 2 minutes. Good timeout there by Coach Phillips.
Now you've got a 3rd and long. And you got to wonder, I mean, you got to wonder what you're going to see in your kicker as well. All right, we've got 2 wide receivers to the left side, 2 to the right. Empty backfield for Salado, trying to draw him off sides. Quick pass, he's going to run up the middle, and the Viking defense is not having it. It's going to be 4th and long at the 30.
Quarterback draw. Really just get those defensive linemen behind you and run upfield, but weren't fooled at all. Coach Phillips takes a timeout. About 2 minutes and 7 seconds left.
So now at this point, I mean,
we'll see what Salado wants to do here and how much faith they have in their kicker.
Yeah, so what this is about a 41-yard field goal.
That is a tough field goal at the high school level.
That's a tough, and that Salado had all sorts of momentum, and then the false start pushed them back 5, and they haven't been able to recover from that one just yet.
Yeah,
so,
Vikings have, like I said earlier in the season, Vikings have had a lot of penalties take away some big drives, and they've gotten a lot better at it this season.
All right, they're going to go for the kick. This is
right hash.
47 yards. Snap, the hold, and the kick
no
is
good.
Going to be no good.
Not even close. And we still haven't even reached the 2-minute timeout yet.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Vikings are going to take over. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Well, and we'll see what happens from here.
One quick play here.
And so if you are the Vikings, what have you seen that you really like to call here?
You've gotten your run game going in this second half. You want to trust that, but with 2 minutes left, I mean, throwing the ball, what has worked for you, Casey Rothenberry in the flats, up the middle, and then those deep sideline routes that just have a ton of space. I mean, Salado's corners playing pretty soft coverage.
And that is Brennan Brown. He is going to be taken down near midfield. That is going to be
big play for the Viking offense, especially.
They have not moved the chains. Coach Phillips pretty animated. Having an animated discussion with the referee, and it looks like that is coming back.
Looks like we've got a hold.
Well, now we're at the 2-minute warning. Well, that's send a commercial. All right, we'll be right back. It's the Viking Sports Network, 21-21. Alrighty, we are back. Minute 54 remaining in the ball game. 21-21. Here we go for our. Okay, was that a downfield block? It's going to be first down and 8. Salado band is sounding phenomenal. Tripp is going to roll. He's got some pressure. He's going to go deep down the field, looking for Cedric Griffin. What a catch!
What a play by Cedric Griffin. Tripp Henderson trusting his receiver in double coverage with the game on the line.
Unbelievable. Tripp is going to roll. He's going to take it himself. He's going to go down the field. He's going to pitch it and throw it to
Cameron Wright.
Cameron Wright.
And what a play by Cedric Griffin. The spark that this offense needed, especially this late into the game, minute and a half left. Just wind that clock down, score as late as you can now. Control the ball, hold on to it.
We got a flag on the play.
It's sending us back.
I didn't hear the call, but Tripp may have been over the line.
Yep, legal forward pass.
And that was close. Tripp was trying to make a play. All right, we got first down and 15. Tripp's going to drop back. He's looking. He's rolling right, throws to the track.
Yeah, smart.
Hits lane 2.
Smart play by Tripp. Don't want to make a throw downfield that can be intercepted. Cannot have a turnover here. You want to keep the ball.
1 minute, 20 seconds remaining in the game. 2 minute, second down, 15. Pretty solid crowd of Lago faithful has made the short drive up 35. It's a way better trip than driving to Waco.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was worth seeing that tank that they had.
that is true.
Still the coolest thing I've seen all season.
Cameron Wright goes into motion. We'll have trips to the right. And they're going to go deep down the field to Cedric Griffin. And well, That's an interception. Trying to get it to Cedric, trying to go make a play.
Man, I just
double coverage again.
I don't really see the reason to take the shot there, but maybe Coach Phillips had something else in mind. But Salado is going to be pinned at the 1 yard line. So, knowing this Vikings defense and how aggressive they play, might expect a 5-man rush here. Should expect a blitz maybe from somebody.
Yeah,
maybe Aiden Vasquez. They've got 2 guys in the backfield. They're going to want to run the ball.
Viking offense is looking for the safety, but he's going to get a nice gain out past the 10, near the 20-yard line. Under a minute left in the ball game now. I tell you what, this game has been
a thriller. Under a minute left now. Neither team has any timeouts, I don't think. Salado's got 1, actually.
And they're looking down the left side. Scrambling, looking, and incomplete. All right, we got 2nd down and 10. Ball is at the 10. 39 seconds left.
I'm standing up while I'm doing this.
Yep.
I can't see.
They're going to put Bingham into motion.
Aiden Vasquez.
Aiden's coming on a blitz.
Fumble.
Ball's out, and Vikings say they have it. We'll see who the refs. Yeah, that's going to be Salado.
Salado hop back on it.
Yeah, you called that. Aiden Vasquez came in from the left side unblocked.
Quarterback to blind side. Figured a blitz would be coming here this late in the game. Under 30 seconds left, this deep. Looks like we're going to have some extra football.
Yeah, I think if you're Salado here,
you got to take it. You've got to take what you can get.
Well, I think you just take a knee.
Or don't even run a play.
Yeah, nothing good can happen from this play. All right, they're going to let the clock run out, and like you said, we are going into extras. Commercial?
No shortage of football here tonight, folks.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with extra time. 21-21 on the Viking Sports Network.
What is up, Viking Nation? This production is brought to you by Viking Sports Network.
Viking Sports Network is our student-led production crew here at Lago Vista High School. We are producing this football game that you are watching right now, as well as every single other football game this season. We are also doing volleyball, basketball, almost every single sport we have here at Lago Vista High School. We'll be sending crews out there to bring you the moments that matter. You can keep in touch with everything we're doing here at Viking Sports Network by following us on our social media pages. We're on Instagram at LV_VSN. You can search us up on Facebook, searching Viking Sports Network, or you can subscribe to us on YouTube at LVHS_VSN or search Lago Vista High School.
And now back to some Viking football.
All right, welcome back. 21-21, extra time. Explain overtime for us.
So, NCAA overtime, Texas is the only state in the U.S. that uses the NCAA rulebook as their official high school rulebook. And in that rulebook, it says overtime periods. Each team will get the opportunity to possess the ball. We will have a coin toss. Winner of that coin toss gets to decide whether they want offense, defense, or which end of the field they want to play on. Usually, you'd want to be on defense first to know what you have to get, to know what your offense has to get. And each team will get the opportunity to possess the ball from the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Each team gets 2 timeouts for the entirety of the overtime period. So however many overtime periods you go to, your team only gets 2 timeouts the entire time. First overtime period, you can kick the extra point. Second overtime period, if you score a touchdown, you must go for 2. And then third overtime and on, you will only have 2-point conversion plays. Should be an interesting one here.
Yes. I think the last overtime game that I can remember calling was a thriller against Cameron Yo a few years ago.
140 points maybe combined, I think.
Yeah. And that was a big one for Lago to, we had not beaten Cameron Yo. Like, that was a nemesis of ours, and they did. Like, that was big. All right, coaches are out there for.
Salado won the coin toss, and they want the ball first.
All right, then. They're feeling it.
Whatever. Don't think Lago's very mad about being on defense first.
Yeah, their defense just played phenomenal, right? And so.
No, I think. Salado chose defense first. Okay.
Okay. All right, so Vikings are going to be going away from us.
I was going to say, they're on the wrong 25-yard line if they've got the ball. But Vikings will start off.
Matthew Perky out wide to the right. Brennan Brown out wide to the right. Austin Cole in at running back. He's going to be to the right side of Tripp. Cedric Griffin out wide to the left. They're going to hand that to Cole. Cole's going to hit it right into a wall of defenders and maybe gain a yard.
Biggest thing as an offense in this type of overtime format, you know you have to score. You know you have to score, and it's got to be a big score. I mean, field goals don't do a whole lot unless your defense is extremely trustworthy, which ours is, but with how both offenses have been playing.
Tripp Henderson's going to throw it out to the right side. Matthew Perky on the reception. That's going to gain, pretty good gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. So if you don't get it here, do you get the points?
You take your points. You've got to take what you can get.
All right. Rothenberry's in at the H-back position. Austin Cole to Tripp's right. And they're going to, Tripp's going to keep it himself. He's going to go around on the right side. He's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Looked like a broken play. Tripp just made it into a touchdown. Again, with those Vikings offense, making broken plays turn into highlight reels, and that is a big touchdown. Way to start off this overtime period.
Yeah, Salado overplayed that side. And there's the kick. And the kick is good. All right, so now Salado's got one drive to see what they can do.
Man, Tripp Henderson coming in clutch.
Becky Holt up past her bedtime, staying up late listening to the show. Hey, text me if you can hear me. Somebody on the YouTube chat was like, there's no sound, but I think there's sound. I haven't heard that from anybody else. I think if you're hearing no sound, that means you're on mute.
We'd be hearing from a lot of people, yeah.
Not calling anybody out. All right, Salado going to throw left real quick, and he is going to be ridden out of bounds by Xavier Ledette. That pass was complete to number 4. Right in Didaline. Handoff up the middle to Bingham. Nice hit. Nathan Hebert.
Still got the first down. You only get one movement of the chains. Well, I guess you get two. You can get to the 15, but usually only one.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10. The ball's at like the 10.5-yard line. Put a man into motion, and they're going to hand that to Bingham. Bingham's going to go past the 10-yard line. Minimal gain. No, sorry, it was a 4-yard gain. It was better than I thought. It's a little hard to see.
I'm fine. I'm about 10 feet away from Mr. Holt right now, looking over our amazing tent that we have. Offensive line shifting a little bit.
We're going to have an H-back on the right side, one on the right, one on the left. And quarterback keeper is going to go around the right side, and he is going to go, he's still driving the scrum, still moving.
Touchdown.
And he is going to be in for a touchdown. Boy, that was one of those moments where you had 11 on 11 pushing each other.
Yeah. They're going to come out, kick the extra point, try to send it into double OT.
All right.
We have a timeout. We have a timeout taken by Salado.
So that's interesting. Are they thinking
they might want to go for it and
go for the win?
My biggest thing on that in this type of situation, if you're the home team, you tie the game. If you're the road team, you'd go for the stunner. But Salado might have a different idea.
Yeah, so we'll see.
They did use one of their timeouts that they get for the entirety of overtime, so have one left.
This is a loud, partisan crowd over there. All right. So we'll see what the timeout was for, see what they want to do. If they're going to come out to kick the field goal, or are they going for the win? They are
going for the win.
Going for the win.
Last play here, folks.
Empty backfield. And a timeout.
And a timeout taken by the Vikings. Salado crowd didn't like that. I think if you're Salado, you've got to kick it now.
Yeah, there's a lot of gamesmanship going on here. Wow. Well, we had hoped for a good game, and we got it.
We got one.
Shout out to Kevin Walker for checking in. And Kevin, tell your kids not to listen, but I'll just tell you, if you want good gifts for your whole family, just get the Micah Parsons Packers jerseys, and everybody will be happy. They'll. I mean, I do tell them every time they come to school in a Packers jersey, like today, that they're out of dress code. But all right, here we go.
Salado's still out there with their offense.
Of the game, we've got two wide receivers to the left side. They're going to go H-back and direct quarterback keeper. And he's in for the two-point conversion. A heartbreaking loss for the Vikings in overtime, 29-28. Man, you got a scene here where students have run out of the field. The coaches are trying to get everybody off to maintain some order. And, man, that was an amazing game. And we knew it was going to be a –
Man, even though we lost, I've still got chills.
yeah,
What
that
a
was
game.
you know, you look at a game like this and you know it's the first game of district, and we said before it was going to be an incredibly important game for both of these teams. To just see like nothing matters except what your record is at district.
Right.
And so super impressive victory for Salado. Great battle from the Vikings. And an amazing high school football game.
Yes,
you know,
100%.
at the end of the day, I know man, that's a hard
on the
one to
wrong
lose.
end of it, but
I told somebody, today, it's like, hey, if you compete, you're going to lose at some point in your life, and you want to make sure you have done all you can, and the Vikings left it all out.
Can't have
tonight.
success without failure.
Yep. Man, that was an impressive effort by both teams.
Yeah.
Coming back, going back and forth.
What a game. What a
man,
game.
that one is. They're going to look back at that and say, man, nothing. The game's never over, and way to go, Salado, for coming back and really putting together an impressive home victory in the first game of the district.
Yep.
All right, what do you got for us, Riley? You got anything? You need me to do anything?
Send it out.
All right. So, want to thank the entire Viking Sports Network crew. Tonight we had Townsend Hardy, Jack Diekman, Raylan Horton, Bennett Walker on the cameras. Assistant producers tonight were Lucas Wendell, Thomas Franco. Executive producer, Riley Collar. Colby Canales. Excellent job, sir. All right, this is Eric Holt. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. And who do we have next week? Where are we? We're in Gerald, or Gerald's at home? All right, we will be home against Gerald. That's another big one. All right, this is Eric Holt. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and have a great week.